In the view of most paleontologists today, birds are the only surviving dinosaurs, and this avian species is perhaps the best example of that. Standing well over a meter tall on its long skeletal legs, with a giant bill and a menacing gaze that could petrify its prey, the Shoebill Stork is truly a sight to behold. In today's video, we will venture deep into the wetlands of Africa to discover the secrets of this elusive beast and why it has earned the title of the world's most terrifying bird. Hello, all you wildlife lovers out there, and welcome back to Wildest Beasts, where we uncover the most fascinating and fearsome creatures that roam our planet. So, before we dive into the story of the Shoebill Stork, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our future videos. Now, let's get back to our prehistoric predator with a deadly gaze. The Shoebill Stork, also known as Balaeniceps rex, is among the largest and most enigmatic bird species in the world. Native to the dense freshwater swamps and marshes of central tropical Africa, this otherworldly bird is a true wonder of nature. The main population of shoebills can be found in southern Sudan, primarily in the White Nile Sud, northern Uganda, western Tanzania, and the Bangweulu Swamp of northeastern Zambia. The name shoebill is derived from its weird bill, which looks like a Dutch clog shoe. Its scientific name comes from the Latin words balena, meaning whale, and caput, meaning head, which refers to its whale-like head. While it has a somewhat stork-like appearance, the shoebill is actually more closely related to herons and pelicans. These prehistoric-looking beasts belong to the Balaenicipididae family, which includes other wading birds of medium size. However, its closest relative is the hamerkop bird, also native to Africa. But the shoebill's roots can be traced back even further, to a time when dinosaurs roamed the earth. It is believed that the shoebill evolved from a group of carnivorous dinosaurs called theropods, which also include the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. While there were two known prehistoric relatives of the shoebill, Galathea and Paladavis, which were found in Egypt, today there's only one type of shoebill. Despite its ancient origins and unique appearance, the shoebill doesn't come in a variety of colors like other birds. Its plumage is mostly blue-gray, with darker flight feathers, and a bulbous straw-colored bill adorned with gray markings. Yet, their distinctive look is a combination of different animals, like a square-shaped duck-like head, ostrich-like long and thin legs, and a gigantic bill that can rival even the largest pelican. The color of their newborns is quite different from their parents. They are silvery gray with more modestly sized bills. As they grow older, their bills grow larger and becomes fully developed by the time they reach 43 days of age. Apart from its goofy-looking bill, this ancient bird possesses other unworldly physical traits. It has dark, eerie legs that are abnormally long and thin, with a tarsus length of 8.5 to 10 inches, attached to its disproportionately large feet. The middle toe stretches 6.6 to 7.3 inches, which helps it stand still on aquatic vegetation for long periods of time while hunting. Its neck is also shorter and thicker than that of other long-legged wading birds, such as herons and cranes, which adds to its unusual appearance. If we speak about its eyes, then it's probably unlike any other bird you've ever seen before. If you ever have the chance to encounter a shoebill in the wild, you may find yourself transfixed by its fierce and piercing gaze. The eyes of this prehistoric bird are large and round, with a vibrant golden, green, or blue hue that can change depending on the light. Some have even described them as death stares because of the intensity with which they stare at their prey. However, it's the shoebill's gigantic size that commands attention and instills a sense of terror in those who encounter it. Standing at a towering height of 3 to 5 feet with an enormous wingspan of 7 to 8 feet, it's no wonder that the shoebill is often referred to as a living dinosaur. To put it into perspective, it's only inches shorter than the average human. Despite their colossal size, shoebills are relatively light, weighing around 16 pounds. A male typically weighs around 12 pounds, while females are slightly lighter at 11 pounds. And just like any other bird, they can and do fly. When they take off, their gigantic wings spread wide, and their neck adroitly retracts, making for a majestic sight. However, their flying ability is not as impressive as their other physical traits. With a slow flapping rate of only 150 times per minute, the shoebill is considered to be one of the slowest birds in flight. They can only reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour during short bursts of aerial escapades. But that doesn't matter to the shoebill, as they prefer short flights and rarely exceed a distance of 330 to 1640 feet. They are very silent birds, but during the nesting season, they use a variety of sounds to communicate with one another. These include their famous bill clattering, which sounds like a machine gun firing, a bovine-like moo, and high-pitched whines. They keep themselves cool using a technique called gular fluttering, where they vibrate their throat muscles to dissipate heat. Chicks, on the other hand, make a unique hiccup-like sound when they're hungry. Some people have even heard shoebills making a horse-like call, which is believed to be a sign of aggression towards marabou storks. While every attribute of this prehistoric bird is unique and intriguing, its most prominent feature is undoubtedly its gigantic shoe-shaped bill. This razor-edged beak is made up of bony keratin and can range from 18.8 to 24 centimeters in length, which is the third longest among all existing birds. It is so massive that it even rivals the bills of pelicans and large storks in circumference. This biologically designed weapon is just made for hunting, killing, and devouring prey that even the most daring wading birds would not dare to pursue. Shoebills are primarily piscivorous, and their favorite foods include marbled lungfish, African lungfish, and Senegal beacher, as well as various species of tilapia and catfish. But these terrifying birds are not limited to just fish. Sometimes they also hunt for other animals, like turtles, frogs, water snakes, Nile monitors, rodents, mollusks, snails, and even baby crocodiles. Shoebills have a unique strategy when it comes to feeding. They often select poorly oxygenated waters where fish are forced to surface for air, providing the perfect opportunity for the shoebill to strike. As we said earlier, patience is the shoebill's greatest ally. These bizarre birds are masters of stillness, standing motionless for hours in or next to the water, waiting for their prey. When that moment comes, they use a technique known as collapsing. This involves a sudden, powerful lunge forward, spreading their wings and plunging bill first into the water to ambush their prey. This lunge is shockingly swift, taking only seconds to catch unsuspecting prey. This collapse can be so violent that the bird's beak and thick skull act as shock absorbers, protecting it from the injury during the impact. This 9-inch long bill is also very useful for digging into pond bottom mud to extract lungfish, which are their favorite prey. The complete process of consuming prey, from the first bite to the final swallow, can last anywhere from 2 to 30 minutes, depending on the size of the catch. However, when the shoebill sets its death stare on a larger prey, it's not an easy task. It requires a significant amount of time and effort to catch or kill the prey, with some hunts lasting several hours. But sometimes this task is made easier by the presence of their friendly or not so friendly neighbors, the hippos. As a hippo charges through swamps dense with reeds, they open these otherwise impenetrable areas, allowing the shoebills to reach and catch their prey more easily. So, in a way, the shoebill owes a part of its successful hunting to the hippo. Despite their monstrous appearance, shoebills are surprisingly gentle towards humans and show no signs of aggression or hostility. This was observed firsthand by researchers who, over 3 straight years from 1977 to 1979, ventured close to a shoebill's nest countless times, getting as close as 6.5 feet to study their behavior. Astonishingly, not a single act of aggression or intimidation was displayed towards the researchers. However, despite their peaceful nature, shoebills are still hunted by humans for food. which poses a significant threat to their population. Unlike other bird species that live in large flocks, shoebills prefer solitary life and are highly territorial creatures. Their territories can span up to 3 square kilometers, and they fiercely defend their nests from predators and competitors. They are non-migratory birds, choosing to stay in one area as long as there is enough food available. During the breeding season, which typically coincides with the start of the dry season, shoebills form pairs and work together to build a nest on a small island or floating vegetation. This nest can reach up to 3 meters in diameter and is carefully woven with grass to create a cozy shelter for their young. Once the nest is complete, the female lays 1 to 3 flaky whitish eggs, and both parents take turns incubating them for about 30 days. After the eggs hatch, the hard work for the parents truly begins. They must feed their chicks regurgitated food at least once to 3 times a day and as many as 5 to 6 times per day as the chick grows older. The parents carefully hold out food for their young to feed themselves, ensuring they have enough nourishment to grow and thrive. However, shoebill chicks have a dark secret when it comes to their survival. When a mother goes off to fetch water or food, the stronger and more dominant chick may kill its weaker siblings to ensure it receives all the attention and food from its parents. This behavior, known as siblicide, is a common occurrence in shoebill families. Despite this cruel behavior, the surviving chick will continue to be cared for by its parents until it's fully capable of taking care of itself. It'll reach the fledgling stage at around 105 days and can fly proficiently by 112 days. Even after leaving the nest, the parents may continue to feed their young for a month or more until they're fully independent. The average lifespan of a shoebill bird is around 36 years in the wild, but in captivity, they live for up to 50 years. However, despite their long lifespan, these majestic creatures are facing a significant threat to their existence. The biggest threat to the shoebill population is habitat loss, as their natural habitats are being destroyed for agricultural purposes and industrial development. Apart from that, hunting and poaching also pose a major threat to this endangered species. In fact, in certain cultures and regions, shoebills are seen as bad omens. These individuals believe that encountering a shoebill on the shores of a river or lake will bring bad luck and misfortune. Unfortunately, this superstition has resulted in targeted killings of shoebills, further contributing to their declining population. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature has estimated that there are only 3,300 to 5,300 adult shoebills left in the world, and these numbers are constantly declining. Now, this species is considered vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. If immediate action is not taken to protect these prehistoric-looking birds, they may likely become extinct soon, just like their distant relatives. So what do you think? Should we make a conscious effort to preserve these gentle giants, or let them become just another tragic tale of extinction? Well, do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our future videos.